So today we will be learning about Power BI service, which is our last class for today. And this is the words we're using to call our roundup for what's it called? For our Power BI Masterclass. So for you to learn more about Power BI service, data administration, data governance, data security, set up your workspace, show you how you can do all of that, and you can play around it yourself. And one thing to know about not only Microsoft Power BI, for all Microsoft products, for you to be very good in Microsoft products usage, you need to be reading, you need to read a lot, the documentation. So go through the documentations, go through everything, then you get to know more about Microsoft Power BI. So if you're having anything, you just start with for Power BI service now, there are a lot of documentation you just do. Go to Microsoft Learn Power BI documentation, you'll find it there. So and then you can start practicing yourself while using for your organization. So if you are, yeah. So let's start for today. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Thank you. Okay. So let's continue from there. So in our last two sessions that we have with Bolaji, so here's the file. And before that, the mail was sent to us yesterday on, okay, what is next? You've learned Power BI, so you need to get your hand dirty, learn, pick up some projects, do something to build yourself up, to build your confidence, and all these things you'll be needing it later. So this file doesn't have data source like database, so I will move this on. I don't need it here, and I'm going to publish this. So for you to get to Power BI service, after you finish everything in Power BI desktop, use what we call report developer. So anybody that builds there as developer, if you use Power BI desktop, you are a developer, Power BI developer, because you are building from Power BI desktop, you are developing from scratch. So to do that, for us to go to Power BI service to publish it, you see this publish icon at this top here. And you click on publish. Once you click on publish, you will say, do you want to save change? Yeah, I want to save. And it will tell me, okay, enter your email address. Like, okay, I want to sign in so you can see Power BI Desktop and Power BI Service to work better together. Sign in to enhance your collaboration and access organization content. So for you to sign into Power BI Service, it means you already have your developer accounts, like or your work email that have like Microsoft license. That's when you can be able to have Power BI license. That's how Power BI license is. So you need to have Power BI license before you can use Power BI service. And then the email sent to us while we are starting and repeating the email is how you can set Power BI, how you can set free work email. It's been sent to us, and I believe everybody here has have their work email. So once you click on publish, you sign in. Let me sign in to my Power BI service on Microsoft. So this is a free developer account. So use Microsoft products, explore. So still loading. Yeah, continue signing in. And once you sign in, you will see my sign in here. You will see publishing. You can see now. You will see my name at this top here. You can see the publish. So, and in this publish now, you can see different workspace here. Which workspace do I want to do? If you're signing into your place, you only see my workspace. That's only what you will see. You select your workspace and you put it because I have different workspace here for different projects. So let me say, okay, tutorial project. Yeah, select. So once I select the workspace I want to publish it to, you'll see publishing, publishing. For still publishing. Yeah, and you can see now success. It means it has published to my Power BI workspace. So you see open Power BI, so. Once I open this, it will open on my browser. You can see now it will open on my browser. Can you still see my screen? Can you see my screen? Please confirm if you can see my screen from here. So let me open this again. Okay. Yeah. And so this is our Power BI service, and you will see the reports here and everything. So once I open it now, you can see all those reports down in this Power BI service. So even though you have a link to view your reports on the browser, it doesn't mean that okay, other people can have access to their reports. It doesn't mean that other people can have access to their reports. So it only belongs to you. If you look at my own account now, you see account manager for what? Mobile Dauda. So it's only me that can have access to this link that I put here because that's my license and you can see my license there. So before we now proceed to this one, we need to get around what is Power BI service first. So how does Power BI service works? So for you to have access to Power BI service, go to your browser and type app.powerbi.com. So this is how you can have access to Power BI service. App.powerbi.com. And once you load it, it will load your Power BI. You ask for your login. So because me, I have automatically logged in already, and you can see to take you to this home page. So in this home page now, you will have this, at this icon here, at this stage here, at this icon here, you will find, okay, annotation count works. I don't know if annotation works. So at this place here, this your menu here, you find the menu, you find this hamburger to show, you see Power BI home here. You see this search button, this Power BI service interface. I've seen people annotating with me already. So I'll tell now you find this hamburger that will show your Power BI like Microsoft's 365 app license. So you'll find it there. So you find home, you find create, you find browse, one link, data hub, apps. So you find all of these at this your Power BI homepage here. After that, you can find this trial here because Power BI just updates Power and multiple. Fabric. So Fabric is the latest Microsoft product for one hand data analytics across data engineering, data science, Azure Synapses, Power BI. So everything in one place. So on trial, if you open your own, so you'll find it Fabric. If you don't find Fabric, you will see some like maybe license trial or something. And then you have your notification, anything, okay, I created a report. Any notification you have in your path, you get it here. Yeah, clear for me. And then this is the setting. We'll be navigating to it later. You have your downloads there. So all these one are for Power BI developer. So I said you are a developer. Power BI developer, data gateway are those ones that are set data integration. Like they want to integrate SSIS, SQL Server, different databases. They want to integrate it to Power BI for real-time analysis. So you can set up a gateway, scheduling, refresh, all of these things you advance to it. Power BI service is complex. So, and you won't be able to see much of this content out there unless should, what's it called, if you want to explore more into deep dive into Power BI core development. So you'll be learning. So you want to develop Power BI desktop to your PC, data gateway to your PC, originated reports. Let me see my data gateway. Do I have data gateway on my PC? Don't know if I have on premises. Okay, I have a data gateway. Okay, I have a data gateway. So we have originated report builder. Those are for reports, Power BI for mobile. You want to download to your phone. Power BI for PowerPoints. These are like add-ons for Power BI for other things you want to do. And you have help and support, feedback. You have your accounts where you can go through your accounts, your license. You see your license there. You see free, you see pro, you see premium per user. These are for companies. So this Power BI home page. You see my workspace. These are my recent analysis that I do. And you can see different one in my homepage. So I don't want any of this. And you can see my recent published to my Power BI in different workspace, different Power BI dashboard, Power BI reports. So that's for the homepage. And the next thing we have here is create, this create page. Okay, thank you, Starboy, for that. So let's continue. So in this script, what this script does is if you want to create a new report, like you don't want to build Power BI desktop, you can create everything, even though you can build your report with or dashboard in Power BI service. And you can see paste or manually data, pick a publish data set. So if you don't see what you are looking for here, you can see now download desktop app. It means you should go and build a desktop app and publish it here. So pick this public data set means any data. So we have what we call Power BI data flow. Let me show you in this and get data. Okay, that's it. In this get data, you will see Power BI data set here. If I say, okay, I want to pick from Power BI data set, what is Power BI data set does for us? It means all the data that you have, all the report that I've published. Because anytime you publish a report in Power BI, it's published with the data and the data model. Like the report, the visual we publish first, and the data set that you use, we publish second. So if I say, okay, look at Power BI data set for me, all the report that I built, that I published, that has data sets, that's the data set it will look out for me. So if I want to say, okay, you know what, this data flow that I created, this is the data that I want to use, this data set is what I want to, I'll just pick it. So once I click on this now, I'll say, okay, connect. We'll go and look for this data set. Even though I don't have it in my PC, but I've already published it to Power BI. I'll just say, okay, look at this data set for this dashboard. That's what I want to connect with. That's what pick a data set is telling us about. So this big data set is what it's telling us about. So if I click it now, you will find it here, something as Power BI data set or Power BI data sets. So if you want to build a new report or new visual, this is where script comes in. And you have browse. So browse is if you want to, like, you have your file, just like File Explorer in your PC, just like this File Explorer. So just click on browse, listen, favorite, share with you. Okay, people share this with me. Okay. So that's that's for browse. And we have one link data hub. So one link data hub is where you do your for Fabric. It's just a new update. So it's where you store data sets, you do your data sets for data engineering people. So if you need anything to create a report, instead of you to be doing the data, so the data will be in the one link, the data engineering team or any other thing. You can even create it, put it in one link. So all the data that I published, I'm talking Power BI service, are stored inside inside this one lake. So that's, you can see here, SQL Lakehouse. These are some projects I did for Fabric. So Lakehouse, you will see SQL endpoint, data sets. So the one that are data sets, you will find data sets on them. The one that are not data set, that it's a query, it's a Lakehouse. You can see all these one are, so everything that require data, like, it will be stored in one lake. And we have apps in Power BI service. So after you finish your reports, you want to create an app. Like, okay, this is what an app look like. Look at these analytics now. You want to create an app for your report. People can have access to it on their phone, on their PC, on the website. It will look like a normal phone application. So you can see something like this. So this is a report, but app-like report. So if I click on this now, look at, I want to see the overview. You will see the overview. You can view by this and other stuff. So you can see open guide. This is a Power BI report. Oh. So we call this user experience. This is like what Bolaji is doing. So you do activation, all these things are Power BI bookmarks, Power BI stuff. So you create it like, it will look like an app that, okay, when people open it, it will not, it is a report, but it should be very easy for them to navigate. Hope we get that now. So license for this report, the team that built this report, it took them months, not even 3 months, 4 months, to build this kind of app-like report. So product usage, and you find most of everything there. You can see from there, from there, from there. So this is like an app-like report of what you're talking about. So, and if you want to create an app, you can see get an app here, get apps, some templates you can do to create your own app. You can see templates app, Google Analytics, Power BI, different stuff like you can do. So, and not, we're not doing that now. So you have metrics. What are these metrics does? So metrics is if you're working in if you're working in an organization, like you're working with a team, because I mentioned again, Power BI service is what administration and what governance. So because you are working with a team, you want to collaborate and you have different tasks. So this metric will be showing that how you are performing within your team. So let's see some example. Let's see sales example for this one now. You can see achieve monthly revenue by this. This is assigned to me. So have I done it? No. What is my progress? So how am I performing within your team that you are assigned to? So different reports or tasks that are being assigned to you, they can be able to track it. Okay. When do you last do everything? So metrics is like keeping track. I don't know if you have worked with any um what can I call this? Can anyone give me an idea like a project management app, or if I work with someone like that before, like Microsoft List, I do Jira. Do anyone know Jira? Nobody. Nobody. What are Microsoft Lists? Okay, Agile. Okay, yeah, Jira is an agile project management too. So that what metric does in Power BI. So if you are working in a team, working in a like team of three, you can be able to check in on what you are doing for each of those tasks assigned to you. And they will know that, okay, this person is performing well for this. And that's what metric does. So, and then we can close this. That's what's for metrics. And you can have this one, you can create your own. That's just sample. You can create your own, like creating a new scorecard for your methods. When you have a collaboration, when you are working with a team and other stuff. So the next one we have is monitoring hub. So all these one are for teams. Metrics, monitoring hub when you are collaborating. So And then we now come into what we call workspace. So what is workspace? So for every license in Power BI, the default workspace is my workspace that is being automatically at default. So everybody, if you have your developer account, you only have this my workspace here. So which is the default. Sorry. So and you can now create your own if you want to create a new workspace, you have the deployment pipeline. I don't want to go much into this. It's much of complex advanced stuff. So if I say, okay, create a new workspace, and how do I want to name my workspace? Let's say Power BI Masterclass, Power BI Masterclass. So, full description, this is, oh shit, what's happening? What's happening? Okay. So you write the description if you want to put description. This is the workspace for Power BI. Start class. So assign to you, if you have people in your organization that you want to assign to, like you want them to work with you in this workspace, assign projects for them. And you can name them, okay, not the domain yet. Let me say, okay, you know what? If you want to put image for it, you can put the image, look at some image in my file. So yeah, it's so bigger. So I don't want it anymore. So you can see this contact list now, people in this group. So I can add multiple user. If I have people here, let's say I want to have Malcolm, it will automatically show because it's in my organization, it's in this team. So there are multiple people in this team that I can do. I can assign them. So, so there are people, once I assign them, they will get a notification from me that, okay, oh, they have they have been assigned to a workspace and we have this license mode. How do I want them to have access to it? You can see prior, you can see pro, you can see premium per user. So all these ones is not meant for us. But what this licensing means if I assign license here is that okay, you know what? Pro or prior, it means pro, if I say pro, they'll be able to have access to Microsoft Power BI features, latest features, and it won't restrict them. But when I say, okay, prior, it means there are some things that I will only have access to, but they will not have access to. So that's what those licensing, and we have premium per user. These are for Power BI enterprise business user, like business user, people that are delivering business, Power BI consulting, and other stuff. So premium capacity of a large company. So and you have embedded, you have fabric capacity. So default storage format is small data set or large data set. It means for this workspace now, do I want it to be a small data set? Like the data set should not be more than I think it's 1 gig. So if the data that you are uploading is greater than 1 gig, it will not be able to publish to for this workspace. So the data small data set means data less than 1 gig. Or large data set means data less than 100 gig. This large data set is meant for business users like business companies and stuff. And then after that, I can say develop a template app. You know, do I want a template for the app that I want to use in this workspace? So if I want a default app, let's say okay, develop app. Let me say develop templates app, and I click on apply. So once I apply, you will find a new workspace created in your Power BI. So you can see now use this workspace to create app for different outside the organization. So if I go to these apps now, let's see templates app if it's available. Okay, not available yet. So if I want to go to the new workspace I created, you'll find it here, Power BI Masterclass. And when I click on it, you will see different thing there, nothing yet. Nothing yet. So that's how you can create Power BI Master. That's how you can create a workspace. And after that, we have what we call deployment pipeline. So this deployment pipeline meant for Power BI projects. So developer pipeline is okay. You want to deliver a big Power BI project for a company. So and for you to do for each of these, you can see from here now, you create a pipeline. So what is the pipeline like? After you finish developing from Power BI desktop, publish it to Power BI service, and once you that's what pipeline is. And after that, you assign a workspace as we just did now. You have created the workspace already. Okay. For this project that I'm putting, put it in this workspace or new workspace that you created. After that, develop to and test your content. So this is what development pipeline now is. Okay, you want to deliver the final project. Before a final project can be delivered, you need to pass through different stage. What is the first stage, second stage? Does it doing well? So this will make you to test. Okay, in this one, how is this model performing? How is this bot performing? Is it correct? So if it's met the first criteria, you can proceed to second criteria in the development pipeline. So, and this, we call it production. And after, no, test, and test, okay, it's deploy, test, and production. So once you deploy and you test it, you keep testing it. So you get the accurate thing, maybe the clients or the company that you're working for gets the exact thing that, okay, this meets my standard. You can help push it to production. What is production? Production is okay. You can now push it, create an app, for the client to navigate anyone they want to, whether they want to embed it on website or software app, anyone. So that's what you now do. So that's what the development pipeline is. So is out of scope of what you're actually doing now. So that's why I don't want to delve more deeper. And that's all for Power BI service interface. And yeah, the next thing we have here now, we've created a workspace for Power BI Masterclass. So what I will do now is to republish this our report here. So let me make a little change so I can republish. And I say publish. It will ask me to save because I've made a little change here. Save. And it will ask me where do I want to publish it to. To see now, you will find this Power BI Masterclass. You can see now that I created on the web. And I say publish into this place. And wait for it to let's load. So this is the loading to do. So now that it has published, you can click on it, open automatically, or you come to your report here, you come to workspace, and you say, you know what, look at Power BI Masterclass on me, and you'll find it here. So anytime you publish a report in Power BI, you find the data set and you find the report. These are the two things Power BI will publish to your web for you. And if you want to view the reports, you click on this, it will show the reports for you. You can see same thing we have on Power BI desktop. And what we have is so Now the question now comes down, how can you give access to your reports? So this is where now setting now comes in. In this setting, there is general, there is notification, developer setting. So and you can see governor and insights. This is where everything now starts for. So you see this admin portal. If you don't have all these options, all these features there, it means you are not using your Power BI license is not pro license. Make sure your Power BI is a pro license and so and now when you have these, let's say you want to publish to your web or you want to publish to any other things you want to do. So make sure all of this is on and publish to get help. This one, it is disabled automatically should be disabled. And you scroll down to integration setting. Noisy integration setting with Power BI for service. Okay. For this, you'll see export and sharing. So if you want to share your Power BI to anywhere you want to. So you can see different features there. Azure AD, external, everything is disabled here. This one is disabled. And if you want to publish to web, and this is where you see. So you want to publish to web, go to your setting administrator, come here, make sure this one is enabled, both of them are enabled. Make sure both of them are enabled. So if you go to yours, you only find one enabled, if possibly. You only find one enabled. So, and once you turn this two on, you apply, you wait for 15 minutes for it to refresh. And after that, that's for tenant setting, and then you go back to your report if you want to share your reports. And you see everything here. Actually, you build it in Power BI Desktop. You don't need to wait for Power BI Desktop for it to reload. You can edit this report here on Power BI service too. You can see, you can find all these Power BI Desktop features. You see it here. So, so Microsoft has made a lot of things easy. Like, okay, even though you don't have access to your PC, you can log into browser person using this and do what you want to do. So if you want to edit, you do your editing. Let's okay. Put some little more text here. And after that, so and then once I edit this now, if I want to save, I'll just come here and you'll see save here, save this report. So once I save it, will automatically update this in your Power BI service. Note, anything you update here is not automatic, it's not updating on your Power BI desktop. So you should know that. If you want to make it update in Power BI desktop, you open or you download it and open it in Power BI desktop. So, and then from here now in Power BI service interface for reports editing, we have view, we have bounding, we have data modeling. So, and then there are many more too for user icons there. So that's how you can edit an existing report in Power BI service. So if you want to, okay, I've saved already. So let's say you want to export this into PowerPoint, you can export it into SharePoint online. I want to download it. Anyone you want to do, you can. So, and that's for it. And after you do this, you can also, close close this for me. Yeah, once you close, open again. Because I want to share, I want to publish to other one to everybody. So if you want to open your report and you come to file. So in this file now, you see exports here. You see exports are PowerPoints, PDF. So they tell you to send with PDF. So PDF means anytime you want to share here, it means people that can have access to it must be licensed in your organization. Like they must have your organization account. So, but for this file, this is where you share. You can still save a copy, download this file, manage permission. Don't forget, Power BI services for what? Mostly administration and what? Let someone remind me. Administration and what? Let's see who wants to remind me. Administration and what? Nobody wants to remind me. Are we there? Hello, are we following? Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're following. So, and then you can manage permission for this report after you've published. You can manage the permission, print this page, and yeah. So, for you to now publish, now you see this embed report, and under this embed report, you have three options. So in these three options, you have SharePoint Online, website or portal, and stuff like that. So for you to now do this now, if you click on websites or portal to generate a report ID for you. And once a link is generated for you for Power BI, it means you are not changing from free to anything else now because there's nothing free. So if I copy this now and I say, you know what, let me send this to you. Can anyone open this? So I'll drop a link here. Are we seeing the link? Okay, the link is not visible here. So let me reshare. So if you're using embedded reports or website or portal, it means it will be requiring you, to sign in before you can have access to. So this for how to, okay, let me paste this one here before we now move on to the next schedule. Okay, so if anyone open this now, you won't be able to see this report that we do because it is only meant for the Power BI license people. So if you open that report, you will not see, you'll not be able to see this report. You'll be showing you to sign in, requesting you to sign in first. And what is the reason for you to sign in? Because embed report means for only meant for Power BI license people to have access to it. So, and after this, how can you embed to Power BI online? So let's say you want to share this report online of what is not here. So while waiting for this, let me open a simple project here. Share reports. So to now share online, you just open that same report that you have published and go to file and you see embed report. So in this embed report now, you see you find four things here, four. But in this one, how many do you find? You find how many? Three. So the reason for these three is because maybe there are some, in this report when building it, there are some low level security, there are some permission that is being set. while he was reading this dashboard that okay, you cannot share it with people outside your organization. But if you have things that doesn't require any DAX that require those things, so any DAX that require you need as a Power BI licensing, so you can come here and you say publish to web. So once you publish to web, it will generate a link for you. It means this is how it will look like when people open it on the website. So the first one that I sent, will anybody be able to have access to it? So on this one, so the second one now is writing the shows by so you can see now this one you'll be able to see what you see at just a click. Once you click it, you'll be able to see it there with just a click. But for Power BI or this embedding website or portal, it's only meant for integration into a website or a portal of the school management that you are using or the company that you are using. So it's only meant for their website or reports. So it's internal usage of collaboration. Unlike this publish to web that you want people to see, you can see public around it. So yeah, that's how you can make a publish to Power BI was your report into Power BI. So the next one we're having, so after we've done this, and we have published this and done everything, we have of course subscribe, we have called export. So okay, we've explained all of this now, and these are some of the things that we have to cover for Power BI Workspace today. So if you are talking that, okay, I've built these reports, you do it as image, you do it as everything. These are way how you can publish your reports and give access to everyone that you want them to see. So this is where we put a stop on Power BI service. In today's, we'll be able to know how to create a workspace, how the workspace, like each of the distribution or channel in this workspace, how they are performing, do. So after you do all those stuff and you want to share it to people, you come to file, you click on embed report. So there's like a filter or a function this person has used. And so the reason is there are some like maybe there are some tags or some permission that's been set on this report while building or type builds that you cannot share to public. So, but we've seen two different use cases on how you can share to public now and why Power BI is best for you, better for you. So this is all we have for our today's agenda. So I would like us to bring in our questions. So ask Sarah about how today went and we put in the question, you put in everything you want to say, and yeah, this is all for Power BI service. Now we can request for our question. If there's question, you can chip in. Kindly request for the mic and put it in the chat. Anyone you want to ask from where you started from also from Power BI service, Power BI now. And I believe now that you finish, like you are concluding this, you are not just the beginners of Power BI anymore. You've known and you've learned a lot with Power BI and how you can solve people's problems with Power BI, some problem with Power BI. So that's it. I'm waiting for a question. If so, yeah. Our question can come in now about Power BI service, about what to be learning right from day one down to these our final days and everything we want to do. And if you don't get the Power BI service, you can put your question down there. Hello, are we there? Because I can. Hello. So, yeah, you have a question? How to log on service? What's it called? Peter, if you want to log on service, okay. Let me do this. Let me just show you two because I'll not go back much of again. So once you want to publish the service, you underscore. Okay. Once you do everything, you see this publish here. So this publish with okay, then change this if I see. So if you're not signing, it will first require you to sign in, which it will bring your email, put your work email in that dialog box. After you put your dialog box, you will appear with like all these shares. So for the workspace you want to do, all this one will cover it, so you actually get it in the recordings on how you can create a left marks and how you can be done. So and we publish it to Power BI Masterclass and we share the video. Okay, someone have a question? Please, what's the best and easiest way to learn that because most challenging of all the learning modules for me? Okay, the best way to learn that. Okay, maybe tomorrow I will share some resources. I will share some little guides on how you can learn that. So be expecting tomorrow. Okay, before I now put it tomorrow, some resources is to learn that the first thing you need to put at the back of your mind, like you need to kill it, is that and Excel, maybe Excel formula, Excel function, they are not the same. They are very, very different. So never treat a DAX formula like it was like maybe Power BI or stuff like that formula. And the thing now you can do that is when you are doing that, you setting the priorities down for you because you know different, there might be similar function, count if, switch, you might have it in Excel too, but they work differently in Power BI. So when you want to look that, consider that one as the number one you get because Excel work as role based, like a cell before another cell. Power BI doesn't have a cell, doesn't do cell, only do columns and like count of columns, number of columns you want to do, and you do everything else you want to do. But tomorrow I will share with you some resources files and some tips, and now you can learn that very well. So I think I have answered your question. Is there any other question or anybody raising hand? So still waiting for some questions we might have before we proceed. So if you don't have any question concerning these from where we started from earlier this month till now, so what are the questions? Okay. Should I have any? Let's see. Okay, I'll take us as next question. So, what I would just say, we calling it closing today for our Power BI Masterclass. Someone saying, is this link for that you just published? Yes, that's the link of the dashboard I just published. So yeah, so what I would say is like I appreciate you guys for coming here, learning together. Okay, if anyone have something to say, I think I have people to say it. They want to talk now. So
Okay, basically, thank you so much, Muba, and your team. I really learned a lot from this Power BI Masterclass. It's I'm actually I've been on the class, I've been in the class, but I just had to take a break to prepare something for the family. I just want to see this opportunity to say thank you. Like I really learned a lot, and where I'm still having a bit of confusion, probably I may write you on LinkedIn or Twitter to see if you could have helped me give a bit of clarity on it. And also, I also want to tell you, based on this Power BI service, I don't have the access to there's this one you call Power BI Pro. I don't have access to that. Is it from the initial registration we did that can give us access to see that?
what's your access?
I registered through Microsoft.
Yeah, like okay, what's the license that you have? Is it free? Is it yeah?
Okay,
Is it that free?
I didn't pay for
No,
subscription.
no, you won't pay. Like in this Power BI service now, this is what I'm saying.
I'm not registered on that.
So, okay, once you register, you see pro, there is free, there is pro, there is mm, hey, what's this one created
So do
though?
I have to uninstall to accept this Pro
You know,
and
you
install?
cannot uninstall. Once you created the developer account, you cannot uninstall. You will either delete that account and lose some things, and they will give you a stipulated time. Maybe you can create another one, or they will give you once you want to delete it. But if you are not there, just leave. You can upgrade later, and that you want to do. So once you
Oh,
created your developer account, just do so.
okay. All right.
That's
Thank you
it.
very much. Yeah, thank you.
So Kingsley, you can speak. Kingsley, you can speak, and yeah.
Okay, good evening, Mr. Mobile. I
Good
really want
evening.
to appreciate you and your team. You guys have done a great work. This knowledge that you've imparted on us is knowledge that we really need to pay much for, but you just make it free for us on a platter of gold. So I really appreciate you. It's my prayer that God will lift you higher and higher in this career in Jesus' name. And
Amen.
another thing that as time goes on, as that lady just spoke, if we have any challenges, I will still try and be reaching you on Twitter or LinkedIn, because this Power BI of a thing is not just a day thing. It's a continuous exercise that one need to be doing, and as we go deep in it, it gets more difficult. So as the thing get more difficult, we also try and reach you to see a way out of every difficulties that we encounter. So thank you once again for your time, your data, and everything you have put into this Power BI Masterclass. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So thank you. Okay. Yeah. You feel free to reach out in the group, Telegram there. That's why you have the Telegram. Put it out. I will say everything. If you need personal things like your personal stuff you want to talk, my Twitter is always And if I didn't reply you very early on Twitter, you can just make a tweet or tag me somewhere in tweet so I can call my attention. Yeah, that was okay. Or you can reach out to me. The fastest way is Telegram. Yeah, you can reach out to me Telegram. That's the fastest way. Just tag me on Telegram. I will get back to you. Yeah, that's okay. Slimo, you can speak. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Mubarak. Thank you. We really appreciate you. Just like everyone has said, we really appreciate you. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you abundantly, because what you have done, uh, it's a great thing. I must tell you, honestly, you have impacted so much. You may not know, you understand? And I would like to let you know that some of us are already seeing you or taking you as a mentor in this line of data analytics, honestly speaking. Someone like me, I would always try to reach out whenever the need arises. And I believe we are going to, benefit a lot, because this is an ongoing relationship we have been able to create. And I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to enrich you in beneficial knowledge. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Jazakumullah khairan. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, as patience, you can speak.
We regret sacrifice. Jesus.
Patience, are you there? Okay. Hello, I
Hello.
can't.
Hello,
Yeah, yeah,
Muba. Can you hear me?
yes, yes, I can.
Good evening, everybody. I necessarily don't have a question. I just want to say thank you for the classes from day one up to this day. You've actually impacted a lot on us, and we don't know how to say thank you. It's only God that will bless you. And we'll reach out to you if we have projects that we've worked on and we come across any problem in future. We will always reach out to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Yeah, how you doing? You can speak.
Hi, thank you so much, Mubarak. I just wanted to also say thank you and then expect that we will always reach out. I mean, I personally, I will always reach out somewhere between LinkedIn and Twitter. And then I wanted to also say that there's something that happened to my developer account. When I created it, I tried to log in when I wanted to publish something, and then I was not able to, what's the word now, to log in. It was telling me something was wrong, and that was how my developer